In Christian tradition, the desert has always represented a place of loneliness, desolation, and temptation. It's in the Judean wilderness where Jesus was first tempted by the devil. And it was through Athanasius of Alexandria that we are introduced to Anthony the Great, a Christian monk whose ascetic exploits were recorded in 360 AD during his 13 years spent in the Nitrian desert of northwestern Egypt, as well as in the eastern desert of Egypt near the Red Sea. In one encounter, Anthony came upon a centaur, a creature of mingled shape, half horse, half man, whom he asked for directions. The centaur eventually fled him, but Anthony recognized him to be a demon. In another encounter, Anthony came across a plate of silver coins, questioning why such riches would be in the middle of the desert and surmising it a test of the devil. The coins vanished. Later he stumbled upon a pile of gold coins, which he tossed into a fire, which disappeared like the silver coins before them. According to Athanasius, the devil also tried to use lust to break Anthony. He writes, "He, the devil, attempted to lead him astray by thoughts of impurity, and by recalling to his mind the women whom he had known, and he stirred up in him desires of the flesh, and suggested to him unseemly thoughts. And when the enemy saw that he was being beaten in this way also, he changed his form and appeared to him in the likeness of a woman, and by his arts tried to deceive him. But Anthony, seeing through his craft, drove him away by prayer and fasting." Anthony also lived among the dead in desert tombs, whose remains had been deposited in caves. Here, Anthony was physically punished and beaten by devils, and according to the account was left for dead. Other hermits came to mourn his death, but he miraculously revived. And without hesitation, Anthony ran back into the cave to face the demons once more, who were chased away by a shaft of pure light. Anthony, who perceived it was God who intervened, asked him where he was, to which God responded, "I was here, but I wanted to see how you fared, and because you have maintained in the face of battle, I will make your name known throughout the whole world." Anthony drew a following of aspiring hermits and ascetics who followed him and whom he eventually taught. He passed from this world at his monastery on Mount Colzim in Egypt at the age of 105 years old. His story was one of the most popular in all of late antiquity and continued in popularity well into the Middle Ages among Christians.